if you ever wanted to see Al Clayco with a mullet.
Hey guys, Tom Bergeron coming to you from my backyard. Let me get into my character here. Hello there, shipheads. It's your old pal Tom. Speaking of old pals, I just wanted to drop in and say hi to my friends John and York. Hope you guys are doing well. Anyways, enjoy the ship show, Coop. Much like my shows, it will be epic. Then I'm supposed to make a chicken sound. That's a step too far. All the best, you guys. Take care. Stay safe.
All right. Well, we're here. Hopefully you guys can see us. Hopefully it's working. But Larry's got to talk in order to check.
So sorry I jumped on there. I just went through like an hour and 40 minutes of pure HG double hockey sticks. I apologize for that. It was something that just got thrown upon me. I would have much rather have been here with you guys than what I just went through. But was there any talk about particular cruises that are coming up?
So yeah, but we haven't gotten too deep into it.
Gotcha.
We were just getting into it, quite frankly.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we were just getting into it.
All right, so I didn't miss out on much.
No, not too much.
Okay. Glad to hear.
So hopefully you're not echoing. I feel like I hear like a strange phaser effect on your voice, but I guess I think everything's good. They're saying, okay, good. All right. So we were talking, I believe. Sorry about that, y'all. I don't know what the hell happened.
I screwed it up. I know. I'm sorry.
It's weird, though. I'm not kidding. I'm not even joking a little bit when I tell you that my internet went out the instant you joined. Like the instant you joined.
That is so weird. That is bizarre.
It is. I don't know what the story is there. But it's all good. So I know you were going through hockey, HE double hockey sticks. So call him Folgers. He's instant. And we're going to figure this out because this happened the last time too. And my internet went out when you joined, but we hadn't gone live yet. Remember? Because I had to text you and say, just wait, my internet went down. Do you remember that?
That is weird. That is weird that it would do that. Again, I got this thrown at me at about 6 o'clock that I had to do this Zoom call again, and it's involving lawyers and people literally attacking me personally. It's just, it hasn't been fun. It hasn't been fun at all. For all this that I do involve this, I've been a volunteer for 15 years. That whole time I haven't had a child playing hockey. I've just done it for the love of the game, and to get personally attacked is really, really low in my opinion. But I did have two people that came to my aid and basically backed me up. But it's in the past. I really don't feel like talking about it anymore. I've dealt with it for literally months, but the worst the last 2 days and nights, and so I'm ready to talk cruising. How about that? I am ready to talk cruising.
Well, they say Larry's a little low on volume is all. Well, I can fix that. No, don't mess with anything, Larry.
I have it turned up all the way.
Well, I brought you down a little bit because it was loud in my ear. So no,
gotcha.
You're good. I think that fixed whatever you did. I think that fixed. Kevin says, give me the names and I will have someone give a meeting. Desert Doge says, so pour a couple ounces and let's go, Larry.
So I do have to say, I know I didn't want to talk about it anymore, but if Melissa would have been like involved, she would have been cutting throats. There is no one that has my back more than her. Oh my God. Because she knows that I'm a volunteer, that I put in tons of time, tons of evenings for youth hockey. And when somebody attacks me when there's no reason for it, she goes nuts. So, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna take a quick hiatus to my kitchen to pour a bourbon.
Okay. Well, Bruce Pobance is in the house. Santa Claus, the guy with the hairy jaws. Timothy Williams. Hello, Mr. John and Mr. Larry. My friends and I sail on Carnival Celebration on Sunday. I'm so excited. Well, Timothy Williams, you're going to have FOMO because we're all sailing on Freedom of the Seas on Sunday, and you could be with us. I'm just kidding. Actually, I think we're sailing Monday because I fly out Sunday. But I digress. I'll tell you what, I haven't been on Carnival Celebration, and we've got some friends. Wait. What do you mean I'm stopped? On phone and TV. What the heck? It says we're live. What's going on? What's going on? Are we live, dadgummit? I think we are because I can hear Larry's. Okay. You're scaring me. I don't know what that meant. It's like Trevor when he said Streamlabs all the daggum time, and I thought something was wrong, but the LD life. Oh, wait. She's here. LaShundra. Hello. Welcome. How many people? Thank you, Garrett. How many people? I'm not sure. I could tell you. Let me see. I'll look. I'll pull it up real quick. What are you drinking, Larry?
I decided might as well go with something.
Oh,
pretty good,
my
right?
goodness gracious. I'm drinking Costco bourbon. I'm drinking the Costco bonded.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, but I'm not drinking Weller. I'll tell you that, sticking right freaking daggone now.
I made myself a healthy pour too, and I decided to bring the bottle. One may not be enough to get me over the hurdle I just had to jump.
Well, at least you can still jump the hurdles, you know?
Well, that was figuratively speaking. I don't jump too high anymore these days.
I just realized that I don't see the chat on my screen. It's from the last live stream. I got to fix that. No wonder I couldn't see all the comments. Right. There we go. There we go. Now my chat will be the real chat. There we go. Liberpendence of the Seas. Okay, let me tell you guys what's going on, because Michelle's asked me more than once. I'll tell you. And this is, put a mint sprig in it for Julio, says Big Al.
I just I'll buy some. I don't have a mint sprig in my kitchen right now, Al, to stick into my drink.
Oh, yes, you do, Larry. Everyone knows you're a cosmopolitan.
Yeah, you're right. My kitchen is, it's pretty basic. Not a whole lot of extra stuff.
You don't say. I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Okay, so Freedom of the Seas. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mind you, the formatting is weird, so it's hard for me to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 on Frida.
That's I didn't think it was that many. That's pretty good.
Well, that's counting me and my roommate.
Well, why wouldn't you count?
Right. And then on the sunrise, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
All right, I thought we only had 20, so that's, again, not a bad number.
Yeah. So,
and I know it's not nearly as big as last year in the first one.
Oh, listen, I'm not complaining one bit. I'm actually excited.
I will say this. So, I've been on a number of different group cruises, and I've been on ones that have had 14, 24, and the positive to it is you wind up getting to know the people that are on that so much better. You're able to spend so much more time when it's a smaller group. It's a more intimate group. There's pluses and minuses to all of them, and I don't mind the big groups either. But when you have a smaller group, it's just say, let's say one night there's a meetup at the Alchemy Bar. Do you know how much easier it is to get 24 people to meet up at the Alchemy Bar versus 60?
Well, yeah, and that's why we have like casual meetups at places. Trust me, last year's Coop Cruise was one of the most fulfilling experiences that I've had in my life. Like, it was such a great time. There was a lot of work involved, and it was worth every minute of it. And the Coop really made it awesome because that's what y'all do. Like, it wasn't hard with that large group. But I'm excited about the smaller group for what Larry's saying, because there were times on the Coop Cruise where, you know, some people require more attention than others. And you don't always know who those people are, but they let you know. And I feel bad when, you know, there's 100 and some people on board. It's hard to, you know, spread your time equally that way. And this way, I like a big group. Because I think between the two of us, Larry and I, we were able to, you know, keep people engaged and stuff. But with a smaller group, there's other events that we can do, right? With 100 and some people, it's going to be hard to do the Roosters relay. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to do like cabin crawls and stuff like that, which I haven't brought up yet. But I feel like there's some wiggle room if y'all want to do a cabin cruise. I'm kind of curious, or a cabin crawl. Kind of curious. We'll talk about it here because I'm about to bring up the itinerary in a minute. What we did talk about, Larry, was the major announcement. I don't know if I even told you this yet, but I had a moment of zen. You recall last year when we did Cigars Under the Stars, what did the ladies do?
The hen house.
The hen hangout, yes.
Hen hangout.
Yes. And that was hosted by Wendy Johnstone. Wendy's not here for this one, but that didn't stop us from doing it. And I made the announcement of who's hosting. And that will be none other than Robert Baker Says I'm Low-Key Bro. Cabin crawl, stay away from the balconies. I don't know. We had some good times on the balconies. One guy got mad because he wasn't allowed at the hangout. Well, there were people that were mad because they had expectations of things. I'm just going to leave that alone. But anyway, the people hosting it's got a new name for this cruise, Larry. It's called the Chick. Get it? Chick Click.
Chick Click. All right, I like it.
And it's hosted by none other than Lolly and Brandy. And let me tell you, they have shared a few of their ideas, possible themed drinks, completely risque questions, and I love it. It's going to be hot fire for the ladies attending.
And for the dudes, we'll just focus on cigars and bourbon, right?
Yes. Well, no, we got the hat exchange too that's happening.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
But I've got some ideas with that. But just stay tuned for that. Tess Alman, she says, I have a cabin. If we do a cabin crawl in Carnival, my cabin is a bit unique. I read an article today, Larry, about cruising on a budget. Have you heard of 1A cabins on Carnival Cruise Line?
No.
These are apparently budget rooms you can get that are bunk bed rooms, like 2 bunk beds or 1 bunk bed with 2 beds on it, that are at a discount. And instead of being like 200% for a solo cruiser, you know how you have to pay double occupancy?
Right.
They're like 150%. I don't know if you've heard of this.
No.
But I read about it today, and they're apparently prevalent on the Sunrise, and I'm wondering if that's what Tess has. Lolly isn't telling me anything about Chick Click. Well, yeah. So I told Brandy today, because I went to Dollar Tree to get some. Right now, everybody, I think that's where the live stream kicked out. Dollar Tree has like this huge luau section right in the front. I'm not kidding. Dollar Tree, not General. There's like a section with with luau stuff. So I bought some stuff. You know what I bought? And I encourage all the men, especially for Coop Soup, if you can, to go to Dollar Tree and get yourself a coconut bra. That's what I did. Do you have a coconut bra, Larry?
No, I do not.
Do you want one? I can pick you up one tomorrow.
No, I do not.
You don't want a coconut bra?
No, I don't think so. No.
Wow, that's interesting. I figured you'd want one.
Any extra attention to myself.
Okay, well, I'll bring one just in case you change your mind.
I never say never, but highly doubtful. How about that?
Well, fine. Are you gonna get laid though? Like wear a lay?
Depends on when and where.
Well, okay, so that's the other thing. That's the other thing I was talking about. There is a Lindy's Luau night on each leg of the cruise, and that is a Hawaiian themed night. So you got to wear a Hawaiian shirt.
I think I have one of those.
Yeah, and a grass skirt. You got to have a grass skirt. That's a requirement. So make sure you bring that. Kevitopia says, I hate drawing attention to myself too.
Mm-hmm. Kevin and I are thinking on the same wave there.
Yeah, we're talking about Kevin Brubaker is the one who's saying he hates drawing attention to himself.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he hates drawing attention to himself, all right. I'm trying to see if I can figure, how did I used to do that? Hold on a second. I want to see if I can still do this.
Dollar Tree always has good luau stuff. All right, I might stop there.
Well, you're not going to stop there, Larry. Quit lying.
No, I might. I just might. Really.
You're not going to stop there.
I don't go to Dollar Tree very often, but
Well, I was talking to Brandy today, and I thought she said Dollar General. I'm like, really?
Dollar General.
I'm like, I highly, and I sent her a screenshot.
Is there really a difference, Dollar Tree and Dollar General?
Oh my God, it's night and day. Because there are like 15 Dollar Generals within 10 miles of my house. I'm not kidding. And when I go in there, I feel like it's required that you have many missing teeth and at least someone in your family that, never mind, I can't go down this road. I have seen a side of America that
I feel that way.
I don't
when
like
go
at
into
Dollar
some
General.
Walmarts.
Well,
I go to
this
some
is
Walmarts
nothing.
and I'm like-
This puts Walmart to shame.
Oh, wow.
Why can't I get to this? I'm trying to get this pulled up. Let me see if I can just do this then. I'll do this.
So I see your shirt came in.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I do have to throw out a little tip. And I'm sure most people know this. Especially with t-shirts, the moment I get them, I put them through the wash. I don't dry them.
Wait, did you say wash?
Yeah.
I like wash.
You put it through the washing machine.
Yeah, but
It
there's
just
no
makes them
R
so
in
much softer.
wash.
What?
There's no R in wash.
It's a Midwest thing. What can I tell you? The St. Louis thing. Melissa criticizes me for saying that all the time.
Hold on a second. I don't know what's going on.
It's like I say Sunday instead of Sunday.
You say, come on.
When you go to Dairy Queen, what do you order? Sunday or a Sunday?
A Sunday. No one orders a Sunday. Listen, my dad says Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Like he says Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
He's a smart man.
But no one says Sunday. That sounds too much like Famunda.
I'm just telling you, that's a St. Louis thing. Just like our Emo's pizza and our gooey butter cake and our toasted ravioli.
Oh my God, gooey butter cake. Let me
It's
just
the
say
best.
something.
It's the best.
Matt from somebody help me. What's his name? He used to be my buddy.
Bird.
No, that's not how frick. He does YouTube stuff. Dang, I can't remember it. Why am I drawing a blank? I'm trying to concentrate on two different things. He shipped me one of those gooey butter cakes, and it was delicious.
You don't want to look at the calories or the fat content, but they are really good. What about the toasted ravioli?
Oh yeah, yeah. So I didn't have it in St. Louis, right? I had it in Florida, but what the heck's the name of the place? Where's all the sponges? Down in Florida, there's all kinds of sponges and stuff. Oh, people know in the chat. Y'all know.
I don't.
Well, anyway, I can't get to my...
Barbecued pork steaks. That's another big St. Louis thing.
All right, I need to get to this itinerary. I can't be live all night. I'm trying to get back so I can log into my account. All right.
Kevin, was that her nickname? Yes. The sponge is what Elaine Bennis used on Seinfeld. want to buy the case.
What the heck? I think I'm logged into the
I was going
freaking.
to show up. You were talking about cabin crawls.
Yes.
We do not have an exciting cabin. I hope you know that.
I'm not worried about it. What do you mean
But-
exciting? What's it? Well, tell me what an exciting cabin is.
Balcony room, an aft balcony, a suite. Those are exciting to me. But when I go on a cruise like this, and I'm not going to be in my room that much, it's location, location, location. So our room is right down the hall from the atrium bar. Did
Oh
that
no,
on
that's
purpose.
right. I saw that. That was on deck 3.
Deck 3.
Yes.
Yes. So to me, like you're gonna pass the atrium bar to go to the room. You can you can grab a beer or two, take them to your room, put them in the fridge, get a drink to go back to the room, get a glass of wine, take it back to your room. Even if you just want a soda or water, it's right there, and you can take it right back to the room. But yes, I love location. I like. If it's not by something like that, I like it to be fairly close to the elevators. I like it on the Lido deck. When I went on my first Bromania and Jamie from Sharon at Sea Travel was my roommate, I said, "Hey, I have the perfect room for us. It's a balcony room. It's on, I think it was the Lido deck, but I said." It is the perfect room for you and I. And I said, look it up. He's looking at it. He's like, well, I don't get it. And Sharon's in the background laughing. And she's like, look at the hallway that Larry picked the room. And he's looking, he's like, oh my God. There's a public bathroom right across from that room.
Well,
Here was the worst part. He still didn't use it. He still went in our room instead of crossing the hallway.
something tells me. Wait, Big Al's dozing off. Not the company or topic. Old age. Signing off.
NyQuil is kicking in.
No, it's the Tylenol PM, and I know he's getting excited for Derby time. So I saw
It's a big
Garrett.
thing down there in Louisville.
Wife and I booked 1A porthole cabin on Sunshine. Virgil Proctor. Yeah, I read about Sunshine having a lot of those 1A rooms. I like that layout, and I didn't see if Tess responded. If that's what she had. Did she say she had the 1A? Oh, well, here, it's time. I got to show you guys the itinerary for those of you going. Michelle M., you will be shunned. You will be extricated from the group if you print this again. I'm telling you, your need to plan is unwarranted. Do not take a picture of this. As a matter of fact, let me hit the button that tells me if someone takes a picture. Okay, I hit the button. Do not take a picture of this. Don't take a picture of it. Don't save it. Okay, she says I won't. This is just a rough draft, but you guys will receive the finished draft upon meet and greet. So here we go. Here we go. Can you guys see that? Larry, can you see it?
No. Yes, now I do. Yes. Yes, I do.
Can you read it?
No. My vision is not that stellar.
Okay, well, hopefully people can read it. Here, I'll make it bigger. I'll make it fill up the whole screen.
It's just on my iPad. That's why I don't see it very well.
Let me do this. I'll do this. Let me do this. Might be able to make it bigger. That's what she said. Here we go. Does that help? Does that help? I know. Fear not, everyone. Fear not. They're all on the same sheet, if you will. All right. So let me get this centered on the page. There we go. Does that work? Tess Almond? Good. Because I'm going to change every single time, and I'm going to change the time to left, center, right, left, center, rooster. I'm going to change them all, and then you'll think you know what's going on, but you won't. All right, so here we go. I'm going to run through it quickly. I know not everyone's here, and if you're not here and you missed the memo, hey, you got to wing it. Does that say Coop poop? It says Coop soup, you son of a... No, it doesn't say Coop poop. What the hell, man?
I don't know why that's making me laugh.
It's not funny. I don't like it.
I agree. It's not funny.
Here, how's that for you, Kevin? How's that? Let's do this.
Oh,
it says Coop soup, you son of a gun, you.
Hey, I hope it doesn't become that, because they'll shut down that hot tub for a whole day. The last time I was on the Sunrise, a little kid in the pool just spit up a little water. They shut the sucker down. Didn't reopen it till the next day.
Well, I feel like that happens weekly on the Sunrise, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh. All right. This is not what I was going for, so let me fix that. Let me see if I can fix that. There we go. All right. I don't know why everything got janky. It's all because of Kevin Brubaker, because I tried to zoom in. That's what happened. All right. There we go. All right. So thanks to Rhonda Carney for bringing it to my attention about not having the meet and greet in the original schedule in the group. All right, here we go. Free cruise meet and greet, 6 to 8 p.m. That's tentative. It's tentative. And I bring it up right now because if anybody knows for sure what the time is where the free drinks are, please let me know in this chat right this moment. Larry, do you know?
Are you at Embassy Suite?
Yes.
Okay, we were just on it. It was 5 to 7.
That's what I had in there, I think.
Okay, so I got to give the little tip.
Yeah,
They're
that's
down to
what she
giving you
said.
2 drinks. 2.
Well, that's what it was before, I thought.
It used to be like, well, anyway. Here's the
Oh,
tip.
wait.
If you have your 2 free drinks and you want another bar rail drink or draft beer, instead of having your tickets, just go up there with like a couple bucks, $2 or $3. They'll give them to you.
Tess says it's 7:30 to 9:30.
No. maybe breakfast. No, it's 5 to 7. It was when we were just there. It was
She
5 to
said
7.
she called.
I'm just saying, we were just there a week ago, and it was 5 to 7.
Okay, Tess, can you? I think it might be bad intel.
I mean, that is so late. That is not a happy hour. That's so late.
Yeah, I feel like that's bad intel, Tess. Maybe, but I'll change
It may
it.
have changed. It may have changed because we were there on a Wednesday and Thursday, so it may change for the weekend. But Wednesday and Thursday was 5 to 7.
All right, Tess,
and
do me a
here's the thing.
favor.
The
I know
snacks-
you've done a lot of stuff, and I appreciate it. But do me a favor, call back and get that clarified because I plan on laminating and printing these in the next day.
Okay, I will throw out there is that bar right there to the right. So, a couple guys from our trip went over. They got 2 12-ounce Ultra, and with tax, it was $27.
Yeah, that's freaking highway robbery, and I don't like it.
Here's another.
But
little tip.
we'll be at the pool after that, drinking our own beer.
Well, so you can get the shuttle that will take you to a liquor store and a grocery store, or we did this. We just ordered from Walmart and they delivered it right to us. We got 2 cases of beer the one day and Walmart delivered it right to us.
Well, Rick Elke, I know, is bringing some bourbon, and
Oh yeah.
I'm bringing
Be ready for that.
I'm bringing bourbon in flasks that I hope to empty so that once I get on board, and this is a legit question. If I get on board the ship with empty flasks,
You're fine.
right. So, especially on the Freedom Leg, if I get my friends to get me, like, at any given moment, say, hey, the people I'm with, can you guys go to the bar and get me Buffalo Trace neat, right? And I pour those drinks in my flask, I'll have those for later on in the evening. I feel like that's oh God, I'm going to get kicked off. Did you see the article of the girl who got kicked off the cruise today? She was on Carnival Cruise, right? And she posted a video of herself in her cabin. And she's like, guys, the drink package isn't worth it. Look what I did. And she did the dumb thing with the rum runners, right? With the shampoo bottles and stuff. But apparently she had some influence and it kind of went somewhat viral. Well, Carnival saw it. And
They banned her for life.
They banned her for life, yes.
Yeah. So for the hotel, what I did is I went to the liquor store, not the grocery store. I went to a liquor store and I bought airplane bottles of better bourbons. So if I go to my grocery store, they'll have Jim Beam, Jack Daniels, stuff like that. If you go to your liquor store, you can get much better airplane bottles.
You can get Willet. You can get yeah.
So I bought a bunch of those, put them in a Ziploc bag, put them in my suitcase. So I was like, if I don't finish all these and I don't want to take the risk of them taking my bag and I haven't drank 1 or 2, big deal. But if you buy a bigger bottle and take it down, like, you don't want to waste it.
All right. Well,
and then you get a variety. So I had a variety of nice bourbons.
Well, let's move on because this could take a while. I just want to keep going. So we'll have a sail away. So we'll have embarkation. Then we'll have a sail away. You guys know when sail away is. Tess said she called and it's 7:30 to 9:30. She just called right now, she says. Okay, Tess, I'm going to leave it as is, 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. So the meet and greet.
She put 5:30 to 7:30.
What?
I just called and asked again for Sunday 4/26. Happy hour is 5:30 to 7:30. I'm glad it's not 7.
I saw the end of it. I just became a victim of what
I did
Tess
think of that.
always
think it's
does.
30
I
minutes later
skimmed.
on the weekend.
It's hard to see the chat as fast as it goes, but okay, 5:30 to 7:30. There you go. And I will post the first event in the Coop Cruise Jammer. So fear not. So 5:30 to 7:30. Let's just say, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm not even going to do that. I'm going to do 5:30 to 10 because we're going to freaking get turned that night. You don't have to stay the whole time. You don't have to stay the whole time. Yeah, Tess, I'm glad I told you to call and you followed instructions. Good girl. All right. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. But I thought I got a hair in my eye. I can't get it, Larry.
That's that. I hate that.
I thought 7:30 or 7:30 to 9:30 was a weird time. Oh my God, this is gonna drive me bananas. There it is. That's a big hair. Jeez. Thank you, Tess. I appreciate it. All right, we got to move. I want to get through this. We'll have a, don't mind that it's duplicated there. My macro acted up. That's why I say don't print this crap. Because where it says sail away, it's supposed to say, my macro messed up. It's supposed to say, it's supposed to say day 1 meet and greet at Schooner Bar. From 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock at Schooner Bar. Now, here is a pro tip for people who actually took the time to watch the live stream based on my posts in the Coop Cruise Facebook group. This is for you. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Here it is. Right here. Breaking news. Oh boy. The audio didn't work though. Well, that's some bull crap. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Oh, well. So, for those of you who tuned in, I can't do my little thing that I wanted to do. But for those of you that tuned in for tonight's live stream, I'm praying. They shipped this morning at like 6 a.m. and they only have to make it to Miami because I shipped them to the hotel with express shipping, so I think they'll make it. The first 10 people to show up at the Schooner Bar will get a very exclusive, rare, and never seen before. As a matter of fact, it'll be seen now, but I can show you a pin that there's only one way you can earn it. And I'm going to show it to you right now. The first 10 people to go to the Schooner Bar. Uh-oh. Let me make this smaller. They can earn one of the most highly coveted pins in the cruise space. Here it is. We're getting there. I hate Streamlabs. I miss my old software. I hate that it used to work before, and now it just sucks a big...
Did somebody bite the tip of her nose off?
Yeah, she's been damaged since the day Trevor was making out with her.
She's damaged goods.
This is a special pin you can earn. The first 10 people to earn this pin.
There you go. Oh, yeah.
The first 10 people to earn, or the first 10 people to get to the Schooner Bar and get their photo and prove it to me or Larry personally.
Is he motorboating?
Actually, it's the first 10 people who legit message me on Facebook Messenger a picture of them. It's not at the meet and greet. It doesn't matter. If you just get on board, the first 10 people to message me personally on Facebook Messenger. I repeat, the first 10 people to message me on Facebook Messenger with a photo of themselves standing next to Willow. That's the statue in the Schooner Bar that Trevor may have had a baby with. Will get this pin for their hat on the cruise. The only caveat is if you don't have the hat, you don't get the pin. No, I take that back. The first 10 people to give me to message me the photo of them making kissy faces in a selfie with Willow will get this pin, because I have 10 pins coming.
The requirements keep
No, I'm not going to put that restriction on, because people might not have ordered the hat yet. The first 10 people to send me in Facebook Messenger, not on their phone. Don't come up to me and say, look, I got it. Facebook Messenger, the first 10 people in the list will get that pin on board to put on their hat or wherever else they want to. This is probably the rarest of rare pins that there could be. Because it's only on Freedom that you could find Willow. And I'm pretty sure the chunk out of her nose is from when Trevor was making out with her and bit her nose. But I could be wrong, because I didn't notice he was making out with her until well after. And I don't know what she said to him that upset him, but when I showed up, that's when I saw, like, when I walked around to get a drink, I saw Trevor. I'm like, holy crap, Trevor's making out with someone. And I didn't want to go up there while he was making out with someone, so I just stayed back, and I went back to York and Arnold, and I'm like, dude, Trevor's over there making out with some girl. And they're like, no way. So they all went and looked, but right when we came back, apparently Willow said something that upset him, and he walked off in a tizzy. He was like, "Bleh," and he was flailing his arms around and walked off angry. And I'm like, oh, snap, because I knew Trevor was went full ham at that point. I had been hiding from him in the corner of the Schooner Bar for that reason. And so when I came, I'm like, I need to go check on that girl. Hopefully he didn't, make her angry. I got to go check on that girl. And I started walking, and as I got closer, it was a statue. And I ran back to York and Arnold, and I'm like, you guys, you're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe this. Trevor was making out with a statue. And we all got pictures making kissy faces with her. But anyway, I didn't intend to stay that long with it. The first 10 people that give me a picture in Facebook Messenger of them making kissy faces with Willow will get the pin on board. On board. All right. Day 2. Perfect day at Coco Cay. We're going to Hideaway Beach Club. 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. It says 7 to 5. I don't know. I might have to change those times, but 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. seems legit for now. I promise you, whatever the schedule is that you get laminated that you didn't screenshot will have the correct times on it. I think it costs $43. Party on the Sea, what's up? I think Lolly has some pretty fun stuff planned for
I'm sure
for
she
Willie
does.
for Willow. Yeah. But here, let me see if I can do something real quick. Let me do this real quick. I don't feel like Larry, I'm going to put you on the screen.
Oh, okay.
If I put me on the screen, I'll cover everything up. Well, actually, no, I won't. But I don't want to resize it later. So I'm going to put you on the screen and pretend like you're looking at everything, like you're looking at the spreadsheet. All right. So we'll be at Hideaway Beach Club. It's $43. You can book it right through the cruise line. That's where we're going. That's where we're going. If you can't make it, you can't make it. And that is also the third night of the cruise, or second night of the cruise, but it's not formal night. We're doing Lindy's Luau. Wear your Hawaiian shirts, your leis, whatever you got to do. We're doing that at early dining. But we also have Cigars Under the Stars in the Hat Exchange and the Chick Click from 10 to 11. You know it's going to go later than that. I might change it from 9 to 11. I don't know. I probably will. You know what? I'm going to change it right now from 9 to 11. Don't you think, Larry?
Wait, what is this one?
Cigars Under the Stars.
Is this on the Freedom?
Yeah, I think 9 to 11 is the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Chick Click will be from...
That way, there could be a late show people want to go to.
Yeah.
And the regular show will be over by then.
All right, so moving on. Next day is a sea day. So do whatever you want at your own leisure. Make it if you can. Don't if you can't. Noon to 2, Coop soup in the hot tub. Larry, I have a question, and this is something I didn't know, although I should. Because I was getting the Tides Bar confused with that bar in the back of Carnival ships.
That the one in the back of Carnival is the Tides Bar.
Oh, okay. I put Tides Bar in this. Okay. Kevin's telling you to point to the spreadsheet like you're Vanna White. Okay. Is there a pool or is there a hot tub that's adults only on Freedom that you recall?
Yeah, that would be in the solarium.
All right.
So the solarium is located right outside the main pool on the Lido deck.
All right. Well,
it's pretty. It's pretty mellow in there. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I'd rather it be mellow because it's just going to be us.
Oh, all right.
In the hot tub. You know what I'm saying? We could do it on the main jammer, but
well, here's the thing. If you go to one venue and it's not working out or whatever, they're right next to each other. So you literally would walk from one to the other. When we did this, the one...
It's lime and coconut.
I had to take the car back. You guys started in that solarium. I'm like, get the hell out of there. And literally, you guys walked right out and got chairs by the pool.
Well, no, I'm just talking about the hot tub party.
I know there's hot tubs at both areas, so you might get to one and it doesn't work for it.
Yeah, so we're gonna play that by ear.
Yeah,
and we'll make that decision in the moment. You guys know how to find us. Just bagok, we'll hear you. You know what I'm saying? Trevor said lime and coconut. I don't know what he was talking about. There is a lime and coconut.
Yeah.
On that ship.
Yeah.
But the first sea day is also formal night. So I expect and I would appreciate if those of you attending would not play the freaking I only wear shorts and polo shirts card. We're ship show classy here. Yes, Crazy Legs Travel, the cantilevered hot tubs, yes. Are those on Freedom? I know they're on Allure and Oasis, but are they on Freedom? Do they have cantilevered hot tubs?
In the adults area.
Yeah, okay, so that's the solarium.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's the place. We're not doing like Speedos on a Lido.
They have a bar. They have a bar in the solarium.
Yeah, I'm all for that. I'm all for that. And by the way, anybody on the Freedom Leg, if you need to store some stuff, on Embarkation Day, I have a casita. Me and my roommate have a casita. Garrett, is Caitlin here? Garrett, call me. Call me. We need to talk about this. All right. So that is formal night. But there's also later that evening, and I don't know what time it starts. If there's someone in the know or who knows what time the 70s party starts on the promenade, in like 2 minutes, Garrett. I don't know what time that 70s party starts, but there is a 70s party, and I intend to at least be there. I know what it is. They just go up there and dance, but I mean, we might as well do something, right? So I'm going to take part in the 70s party. If you choose to, you can. But you know, it is what it is. But during that same time, we will be live with a special guest. 70s is 9 p.m. All right. Well, then I got it right. Yeah, this will be my fourth time on Freedom Party on the Sea. But during that 70s party, we will be live on YouTube, Larry.
Well, I will be at home.
No, I'm saying the ship show, it's like the group will be live.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah. And there'll be a special guest host. So, all right, moving on. I got to move faster here. So the next day is Cozumel. We're doing the Coop crawl. 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. We have 70s also at 10:45 p.m. What the hell? Elaborate, Tess. That's so it's at 9, but it's also at 10:45. They do a double. I'm not buying that. Can you elaborate? Tess, we'll figure out the ship time stuff. Everything that will be in this schedule will be ship time. But that's the only event you're mentioning ship time about. Yes. This schedule will reflect actual ship time. Because at 11 a.m., it's 10 a.m. in Cozumel. Does that make sense? That's going to confuse Mr. Z like no other. Yes, you can, Garrett. But it's difficult when I have to switch it back and forth. That's all I'm saying. 70s Disco Inferno is showing at day 3, 10:45. So is it freaking 9 o'clock or okay? 70s night that day. We'll figure that out behind the scenes. I need to get through this schedule. This is you guys are confusing me with 9 o'clock and 10:45. What the hell? This is an outrage. All right. The Coop crawl. Larry, give him the rundown of that as quickly as you can.
Okay, so I don't know where the meeting point is now, but it used to be Senior Frog downtown. You're gonna on an air-conditioned van or bus, depending on the size of your group. You go to the other side of Cozumel, which most people, 99% of the people, have never been to. No one is allowed to live over there. So you go through this really, really cool greenage area. You go through a checkpoint. Everything's on the ocean. You're going to go to 4 or 5 bar/restaurants that have amazing views. They'll have hammocks. They'll have all kinds of stuff. It's a really, really fun time. At each place, you'll get 1 free shot. You can, of course, buy extra drinks. Like places will have fish bowls of their signature drink that 3-4 people will drink out of. It's a lot of fun, and it is.
That sounds sanitary as hell.
Scenic. So scenic. It is like really, really, really cool.
I just want to say I wanted to go to Sancho's, but I opened up my horizons.
Once you do it, they give you a free T-shirt, little things. But as you're going from places to places, you have a travel guide. She talks all about the areas. It's really good. It is really, really good. It requires very little walking. You literally get off, you walk into the place. Some of them sit way up high a bit where you got a great view of the ocean. I've only done it once, and I would love to do it again.
Well, we're doing it again.
I doubt seriously anybody would go on this and say, it's just a great time.
Well,
especially if you have a big enough group that you're all on a vehicle together, because then you can kind of dictate the time too as to when you want to go to the next stop. And if you finally say, hey, we only want to go to 2 or 3 places, they don't care. You're a group together. But each place is very unique and different, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. But I miss Mr. Sancho's. I know Paradise Beach Club is cool and all, but I miss Mr. Sancho's.
I love them both. I can flip a coin between Paradise Beach and Mr. Sancho's. Literally, I could flip a coin.
I could too, but I've had some really good times at Mr. Sancho's. But I'm open to a new experience. Let's say that.
What this is, and it's different, and you'll be like, because you know what? I've been to Cozumel now probably 12 times. And I've been to Paradise Beach probably the last 6 times I've been there. And I was just like, I would definitely want to do something different. I've been to Mr. Sancho's a lot too. I've been to Nachi Kokum, whatever it's called. And I only did the Cosmo Bar Hop one time, and it's a mistake. I should have gone more time. But usually I'm with a group and they choose a place. But I would love to go back to Cosmo Bar Hop. It's a great, great time.
Okay, well, so I just switched it up because my favorite place on Royal ships, and we'll adjust this accordingly and let the group know depending on the quality of the pub singer. Late in the evening, if you're looking for me, you're going to find me in the pub. You're going to find me in the pub, the Bear and Bull. Let me change that.
That place has great beer selection.
And Scotch and bourbon.
Yeah, but it has more beer than any other bar on that ship.
Yeah, they
variety.
Yeah, and I love the pub, and I wish I could have casual hangout at the Bear and Bull every night. But most likely it'll be like, an hour at the Bear and Bull, and then we'll head to Schooner Bar for the piano guy, depending on how it goes. But I can't put all that in the schedule, and I'm not going to put all that in the schedule. If you're with us, you'll know where we're going. So there's that. From 9:30 to 11, but that's fluid too. I should probably change that from, or change that to, 8:30. Oh, nice job, Rooster. 8:30 to 11. All right. So then the next day is the C day. That's when Tess hosts her, hello, Caitlin, welcome, her left center rooster, left right center game, or left center right, as the diehards like to say. She posted in the Facebook group the rules, but we've done it many times. It's a hit. But we haven't figured out the location. No, I think, Tess, did you tell me the location of that one? I think you did, but I don't want to go back and look at my phone. If you did, tell me and I'll update that.
I think it was Schooner Bar, and then on the Carnival, I think she put Red Frog.
Okay.
That's am I right?
How'd you know that?
I know a lot of stuff.
Are you talking behind the scenes with Tess?
Yeah. For you to find out.
Yeah, hey, Rhonda Carney said, don't forget to reply. You need to reply so they know you saw it. I did for mine. It said, please just hit reply and hit send. So.
Yes, so she just confirmed. Royal Caribbean is the Schooner Bar, Carnival, the Red Frog.
All right.
Red Frog Pub.
So that's from 10 to noon. And then at 1 o'clock, we're doing the Roosters relay. For those of you who've done it before, you kind of get the idea, but this time we're switching it up. It's not all drinks. So you'll be assigned your team and you'll have to choose who's doing what in the event. You may have to eat a burrito. You may have to eat a taco. I don't know. A burrito or a taco, you may have to do a shot. You may have to drink a Long Island iced tea. You may have to do something else. But the Roosters relay is happening from 1 to 2 o'clock on that second C day. And then later in the evening, I'm going to change that because I got a little overzealous on the late times. I'm going to say 8 o'clock to 9:30. Farewell party Golden Cock presentation. I can make this announcement right now. I lined up a guy because our old guy who used to print the Golden Cocks for us, the 3D print, he said that he was really busy. He didn't think he'd be able to pull it off this time. So I got the file from him, and a guy that I golf with has a 3D printer, and he said he could do it. And then I messaged him today to say, hey, how are we doing on these things? He said, the file's not working for me. I can't print it. So there will be a Golden Cock presentation, and it may not be the actual Golden Cock as you guys know it, but you will get an actual Golden Cock because the other guy, Todd Blount, will print the right one for me, and Larry will mail it to you. Not me, Larry.
Sure.
So that'll happen on the second C day. Now, then we get to debarkation. If you're on the sunrise leg as well, you got to head to the carnival port to board the next one. Okay. Now I got to resize this so it fits. Even though it should have been the exact freaking same size. All right. That should work. Let's do this. There we go. I had this all working and now it all went to crap, but all right. So 5-2 Embarkation. We'll have the sail away party on the Lido. I don't know if those times are legit. Good night. Wait, who said good night? Oh, Desert Dogo. Wait a minute. He's 3 hours behind us. He's going to bed at 8:30. I hope this isn't foreshadowing for what we can expect on the Coop cruise. Mr. Oki. But either way.
He's got to make some of that homemade bourbon.
I know, Rhonda. Tess told me that. I just didn't adjust it because I want to make sure that everything excursion-wise aligns with ship time. I will definitely fix that. Fear not. Fear not. Tess wants to take a drink break. No, I'm getting through this. I need to go to bed. All right. So I don't know what time the sail away is. It says 4:30. So I said
What
it.
ship?
The Sunrise.
Sunrise. Okay, let me look. Sunrise. It's not gonna be that late. They're moving them all up.
Well, I put it.
Sail away is 3:30.
I put it 3:30 to 5:30 on the Lido. You guys can.
They sail away 3:30.
You guys can find us, and if you have questions.
So I will say this: is the sail away at the Lido deck? Like
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So some of us need to get there early because that deck will be jam.
Okay, where should we meet then?
Well, we can meet there.
No,
I'm
but
just saying
where's a good place to meet on the Lido deck?
It's either the Red Frog or
All right.
what's the Mexican place? What's the Mexican bar?
Blue Iguana. I put Red
Blue.
Frog. That's the place.
All right.
It's Red
you
Frog.
And I need to get there by like 2:45.
It's Red Frog Cantina, right?
Well, it's just there. It's the outside Red Frog bar.
Oh, I thought the outside was called the Cantina. Okay.
Could be.
I think it's the Cantina. If I'm wrong, you guys let me know. Tess went to go get a drink. All right. And then we have another meet and greet, this time at, thank you, Michelle, at the Tides Bar from 9 to 10:30. But I feel like that should be
9 to question mark.
8.
8? All right, do 8.
I don't want to put question mark because it'll mess up my spreadsheet. It will. It'll screw up the data that I have saved with the macros. All right, so 8 to 10. All right. So then we have a C day the very next day. Oh, Brandy says it might be Red Frog Rum Bar.
I think it is. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Good call. And it's called Blue Iguana Cantina, apparently. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Wait, Michelle says I don't think the Tides Bar is open that late till 10. I'd be surprised. I mean, we went live in the Tides Bar before. What do you?
It's open late. I'm gonna say it's open till at least midnight.
Michelle M says it's only a day bar. I don't know.
I was on it last July. No, it's open at night.
I know I did not change the freaking left, right, center. This is why I tell you people. Anyway. I know what the freaking location is. I've told you 100 times that this is a fluid document. There you go. Everybody good? I put TBD in there for a reason when I first made this spreadsheet, because it hadn't been determined yet. Meanwhile, we got Michelle M out there screenshotting and printing the stuff. I'm just kidding, Michelle. We're both from Ohio. You can, you get it. Tess, don't use the word tits in the live stream. Only use it in person. All right. Next day, left center rooster, 10 to 11 at the Red Frog Pub. It's been determined. Then we have Coop Soup as well, immediately following at 12 to 1:30. It's on the Lido deck. Yeah, we've done Coop Soup enough to where we'll find each other. And we'll send rovers out to find any stragglers. We'll also have the Rooster Relay from 2:30 to 3:30. That location will be announced at the meet and greet. It'll be announced at the meet and greet. Fear not. It's also formal night. Garrett, are you still in the stinking daggone freaking shower or what? It's also formal night. But then again, it's also Cigars Under the Stars and the Chick Click. Let me fix that. There we go. So hopefully everyone's good with all that, and you understand how that works from our previous discussion. Next day is Half Moon K. 8 to 4 p.m. I don't know if that's the correct time because I didn't cross-reference that one. I only did Freedom so far. But we have the Copacabana meetup at the Bell Bar by the Lunch Pavilion. I will provide a map for those of you. Party on the Sea says, I thought Coop Soup would be in the hot tub in the Serenity.
Wow. That's the adult area.
Yeah, and Caitlin's gonna be there with my granddaughter, so we gotta zig where we would normally zag.
There you go.
But
There you go.
I'm gonna get as much time in with my girls as I can,
I don't blame you.
and my boy Garrett, who takes
I might, you know,
75-minute
you'll be
showers.
with your daughter and granddaughter, and Garrett and I will be hanging.
Maybe so, but yeah,
I'm
I
just
mean,
thinking.
I've seen Garrett's workshop shower, and it doesn't take that long. What are you doing in there, Garrett? What's going on in that shower? Garrett, you can call me. If you texted me, I don't see my text while we're live, unfortunately.
Is Garrett a beer man or is he a drink man?
Let's ask him when he calls.
Oh, he's gonna call now.
I think so. So, I will provide a map to the Bell Bar. Oh, here it is. Hello. Oh, wait. I feel like I had this problem last time. Garrett, can you hear me? Garrett can't hear me. Why is that? Wait. Garrett should hear me.
Hello?
Wait.
I hear him.
Yeah, I hear Garrett.
Hello, Garrett.
Why can Garrett not hear
Garrett,
me?
hello.
No, he hung up.
Oh,
But why can't
He's
Garrett
impatient.
hear me?
sounds like he's impatient.
Wait. Garrett, can you hear me? Why does he not hear me? This worked like a charm every single time. Yeah, don't hang up, Garrett, if you're watching on TV.
John.
I'm here, don't hang up. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do this. All right, can you hear me? All right. So I don't know why my speaker doesn't go. Hold on a second. Let me see if this works. No. Oh, wait.
Oh, uh-oh.
Let me see something. Hold on. Hello, my friends. Hello. No. All right. All right. Well, I got to keep you on speaker, Garrett. I don't know why it's being stupid. So, has Caitlin filled you in on what formal night is?
No, tonight's the first night I got to see Caitlin pretty much in what? Caitlin a week? Yeah. So, ouch. No, I haven't heard anything about it. I just know it's something dressed nice. She said she had to call you about dressing up earlier.
Oh, she didn't call me.
Yeah, well, I first got home for dinner, which was like 9 6:30. She said she was gonna have to call you tomorrow or something to find out about what we're wearing.
Well, on formal night, you just dress up.
Like suit and tie?
I mean, if you're going to be ship show classy,
You're not gonna wear a wife beater.
you're not going to wear a wife beater, says Larry.
All right.
So, this reminds me of the days when we had so much fun with the volume. You should be getting my audio. But I'll have to figure that out. But it's, yeah, so definitely pants and a collared shirt. But if you really want to go full ship show classy, do you remember those shoes that you and I both have?
My wedding?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Find an outfit that matches with that, and
Okay.
you're good for formal night.
All right.
And Caitlin knows what to wear. She's been there. Just make sure her dress is long enough that the velvet seats cover, or her dress covers her legs enough that the velvet seats don't drive her nuts all night. Otherwise, you'll be the one suffering, listening to her complain about how she can't stand velvet on her legs.
What are you saying, Caleb? Oh. All right. Yeah, I'll have to make sure I remind her about that.
Yeah. So
You have to wear a long enough dress to cover the velvet seats. She left.
yeah, so let me talk to Caitlin really quick.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Hello, Bird.
Hi. I swear, if you wake her up,
Okay, I just want to make sure that we're on the same page, that you know about
Uh-huh.
formal night. I want Garrett wearing the same shoes that, you know how we have a matching pair of shoes? I want him wearing an outfit that is appropriate with those shoes. Are we good? Bird. Caitlin!
yes,
Oh, I didn't hear you. Okay.
that sucks. That's why.
All right. Well, formal night is formal night. And no Clayco, even if they're a Smith, will not be ship show classy. Are we good?
Yeah, I don't really know what to wear.
You've been to formal night 100 times. How do you not know what to wear?
Well, I don't have any homecoming dresses, so
Wait, you wore homecoming dresses all those years?
yes.
I had no idea. That's fantastic.
You didn't remember seeing me in a homecoming dress that I wore to your homecoming?
No, I don't. No, I didn't. I can't make that distinction, but we're all set. I'll bring Garrett a homecoming dress.
Okay. And when are you going to tell people they can't have Eliana in pictures?
At the meet and greet, but I'll mention it now. Yes.
Okay. Love you.
Tell Garrett, ship show classy.
All right.
And a hat. Tell him not to forget to bring a hat for the hat exchange during Cigars Under the Stars. Is he aware of that? Nobody answers me around here. I'll call you, Bird.
Well, I was talking to Garrett. Garrett said he won't throw your glass away.
No.
No, I didn't.
All right. Make
All
sure,
right, love you, bye.
bring a hat.
Okay.
I don't know why my phone's not going through the speakers like it used to, but anyway. So formal or Cigars Under the Stars and the Chick Click, that's happening same time, same night. Then the next day is the Bell Bar. We talked about this. There will be a map, but Larry, I'd like you to elaborate on that. And before I go any further, yes, the hat exchange is for everyone. Like I said earlier, we will meet up together and do the hat exchange, and then the men and the women will separate, and the chick click and cigars under the stars will happen. But Larry, elaborate on the Bell Bar. Elaborate on why we chose this.
Okay, so it's still a tender port. They're building a pier, but right now you still have to take a tender. And when you get off the tender, you walk through a little bit of like shops and all that, and you come out to the beach area, and everybody flocks to the very first area at the beach. And you might get there early and get a really good spot, but people will take chairs, they'll stick them in front of you, behind you, aside. So if you get to the beach and just walk down about 10 minutes, you'll go by this other bar, and that's where they serve lunch also. And when you get down there, it's just not nearly as crowded. You can get a front row seat. It's easier for us as a group to meet up if you go down the beach just a bit. You still have a great view of the ship. The beach is amazing. There's 0 rocks. You do not need water shoes. The water is absolutely crystal clear. It is an amazing beach. But if you go to the very first area, it's just chaotic. So we're going to meet 10. Maybe, here's the other thing. You do not have to go down to the beach and walk down the beach if you don't. You can go down a paved trail and then cut across. So when you see where they're going to serve lunch, turn left. That's that area.
Well,
I enjoyed the walk down the beach. You can rent, chairs are included. You can rent an umbrella. I think it's $30.
well, and I'm going to put like a map that shows you the route that comes with your itinerary. So
Not hard to find at all.
but
Plus,
again,
because there's a bar right there, you'll get bar service. So you don't even have to go up to the bar to get drinks. They'll bring them right to you.
and we're right by the food. Like,
Right by the food.
yeah, I understand some people had, other plans with that, but I've spoken to numerous people who have said that if you get away from, what's it called? Always and Forever. What's that bar?
Never want to leave this beach bar. Or something
Yeah,
like that.
the further you get away from that, the better your experience will be. That's what we're doing. At this point,
What is a 10-minute walk on a beautiful beach is my point. And you just get away from the crowds and the pushing, the shoving, and people just.
I'm all for it. That's where we're going. It's non-negotiable. If you can make it, that's great. If you can't, I get it too. So that's what we're doing during the day. I have it set as 8 to 4. If that's incorrect, somebody let me know. I have the import time from 8 to 4. I set it from 9 to 2:30, but if 8 to 4 isn't the correct time, let me know.
Let me look at my shipmate.
The next day is Nassau, and that's the Cinco de Mayo clam jam with the fam. Yeah, I know. Tess got there early. Shocker. And she didn't experience crowds, but yeah. I think we're good with that. But the Cinco de Mayo clam jam with the fam, we're going to be at our favorite bar in, I gotta say, one of my favorite bars on any cruise, the Bearded Clam in Nassau on Cinco de Mayo. I've spoken with the owner. They are reserving tables for us. They are expecting us. They know how many are coming. One thing you should know, if you don't drink, it's fine. But if you're a drinker, it is absolutely required upon arrival that we all do. Well, first we get our free ship show shot, which is clam juice. It's not real clam juice. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
But then you must do the ship show Rooster curated drink called the Beer in the Headlights, which I'll tell you if you ask me. If not, trust the Rooster. Trust the Rooster on that one. Larry, you've done it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Beers. If you buy beer individually, they're $5. You can get it cheaper. Buy a bucket. It's reasonably. It's very reasonably priced. It's outside. There's a great breeze. I was just there.
And the staff is fantastic. The staff is fantastic.
They knock themselves out for you. They knock themselves out for you.
Yep. It's
comes
very
through
risque. It's risque when you look at the drink menu. Yeah, and Larry, I can tell you that we'll be able to replace a certain thing that you left behind last time. That's for sure.
Well, I think I have 3 in its place.
Well, Jamie Wilhite, you'll be glad to know they only call it clam juice. There's no clam juice in it. That's just every drink in the place has something to do with some sort of sexual innuendo. There's no clams in the drinks.
And here's the other part. I kid you not. Depending on what pier we're at, how far you have to walk down, that's your longest walk. Once you get at the end of the pier and you're like right there at town, it is no more than 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, it's so close to where you get. When you get into the port area, it's right there. And there's a cigar shop right there.
Yep.
But anyway, so there we go. And then later that night, just a casual meetup at the Alchemy Bar. We may end up at the piano bar later. I don't know the Sunrise that well, but I feel like there's probably a piano bar, but maybe not.
Yeah, there is. Of course there is.
So Tess says she's got her day planned out. She'll be at the Bearded Clam at noon.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
I think that's a day late and $1 short, but you know.
2 each their own. That's what cruising's all about.
Tess wants to know if there's karaoke. I don't know. I don't know. I'll sing to you guys at the meetup. How's that? All right. So then we get to the next day, 5:26, which is Celebration Key. I have the import time from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. If that needs to be changed, let me know. We're having a meetup at Celebration Key at Calypso Beach. Party on the Sea says Sunrise is one of his favorite ships. You know what? I feel like I'm going to like it too. I loved the Spirit. I feel like I'll like the Sunrise. But Calypso Beach is right there off the ship. And this is one of those things that might be somewhat fluid because after talking to Larry and Jimmy, we might change it to the Calypso, what's it called, Larry? It's not the beach, but in the pool area.
Yeah, like it's the Calypso adult area.
Well, so
it's just it's an area of the pool.
Yeah, but it's got a name. It's called Calypso Lagoon or something. Yeah. What I need to confirm is that it's family friendly because Eliana's going to be there. Tess says Calypso is a good location. Get your nips ready. Oh. Yeah, so I'll figure out. When I looked at the map, it wasn't what Tess is saying, Calypso South. It was called something else. There was Calypso Beach and Calypso something. It has a swim up bar and all this stuff, but if Eliana's not allowed there, I won't be there. That's all I'm saying. So we're going to be where Eliana can be. You guys are free to roam, and there's really not any rules. So there's no rules. And then later on that evening, I'm going to change this from 8, or change it to 8 to 9:30. There we go. The farewell Golden Cock presentation. And then we disembark and everybody deals with the freaking hassle. Oh, okay. She says there is a piano bar. So there'll probably be impromptu meetups along the way. Like we might leave the Alchemy Bar. As a matter of fact, I'll just put it in right now. Casual meetup at Alchemy Bar from 8 to 9 o'clock. But then we'll go to casual meetup at 88 Keys Piano Bar. From 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. And I'll probably add the club in that night too. We might go to the club afterward when everybody's good and saucy. And then we'll go to late night pizza and the Coop will get in a fight. That's my plan. All right. So there you have it. I'm gonna tweak this a little bit more. No screenshots, no printing. Brandoline says, I can't wait to lose my voice in the piano bar. But we will collectively, for one, you will get a copy of the itinerary for your cabin, and you can rest assured that between all of us, these things will be communicated at dinner or wherever else we run into you. I don't know who does and doesn't have internet, but on Carnival, if you have the app, you can still message, right, Larry?
Yes, you can message.
So if you go somewhere and nobody's there and the plan changed, you can message me and I'll let you know where we're at. So, you know what I'm saying? All right.
And again, we're right down the hall from the Atrium Bar. So between things and that, good chance one of us will be at the Atrium Bar.
Especially before dinner.
Oh, it's a given.
Before dinner, if you're looking for us, you're going to find us
We
there.
do not go into dinner empty-handed.
No, especially on Carnival.
Yeah.
Where is... let me see if I can find... Oh, there you are. There you go. All right. Well, I think we've come to that time where we say, oh, no, that's not it.
Nighty-night.
This is what I'm trying to say. No. Dang it. Maybe this is it. No. Where is it? It's got to be here somewhere.
So Jamie Wilhite just gave you a reminder.
What?
John, just a reminder.
Oh, yeah.
A donation to Groove for St. Jude for Lindy Lou.
Yeah, when is
Lindy
that?
Lou's honor.
When is the groove for
That
St.
is
Jude?
usually a sea day, but on a shorter cruise, I'm not sure. But they typically do it on a sea day because there's so many people on the ship. So it will definitely be a sea day. We only have one. So I'm gonna say that'll be day 3.
Wait. That would be day 2 on the carnival leg.
No. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I got my first day of flight to Miami. So I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be on day 2, the sea day.
Yeah.
They have the most people on board, and they always do it on the Lido deck.
All right, y'all. Larry, I'm glad you could make it.
I'm sorry I had to do that thing and I was late. I really apologize. But so next week I will be a spectator while these guys have a guest host. And then in 2 weeks I will be sailing with everybody on the Sunrise. And very excited about it. John, don't forget to pack your poopery for our room.
My ship don't stink, Larry. Don't we have a bathroom across the hall?
Oh, wait. Don't forget to bring your noise-reducing headphones.
Yeah, no, I got earplugs.
Okay. All right. Because I've been having trouble with my CPAP lately. So, I'm excited. I fly to Miami a week from Friday. If anybody's just going to the carnival, reach out to me. I'm staying at the Holiday Inn on South Beach, but I definitely go somewhere to meet up for dinner or just have drinks. But I'm looking forward to this. I think it's going to be a great time.
Kathy Lane says, I'll miss you guys. I will be in Nassau on the 4th. The day before. Well, go to the Clam.
The day before.
Kathy, go to the Clam and get your free ship show shot. I can tell you this. When we go to the Clam, we will be getting a ship show shot free of charge. That's a benefit of going to the Clam. And we will all be tagging a certain individual, but I'll let you know who that individual is when the time is appropriate. So, kind of like during Thanksgiving, when we tag Jeannie Barons with our pictures of our Thanksgiving food. Party on the Sea says he needs to order another ship show hat. Spreadshirt. Just look up the ship show. There's hats for days. I need to order one because I'm giving some of mine away. I didn't order special hats. I'm giving away my own. You know what I'm saying? Not giving away this one. But let me show you what somebody's gonna get. Hold on. All right.
All right.
Somebody's gonna wait. Somebody's gonna have to figure out how to travel home with this bad boy. Look.
Is it that massive sombrero?
Yeah, look. Somebody's gonna have to figure out how to get home with this.
That's their carry-on on the plane.
Yeah. Like, it weighs about 17 pounds.
Oh my. That's obnoxious.
No, that's the best part.
I can't believe it doesn't have lights on it.
Yeah, good idea, Larry. I'll work on it. Oh God, it's gonna fall. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not bringing that hat. Yeah, Tess says lots of people have carry-on sombreros. Well, all I I know is it's going to bother me until the end of time that the ship show logo's in the middle of my hat. But it wouldn't be a ship show shirt without that kind of thing. So it is what it is. I will say this, the shirts are freaking legit. They're thicker than last year. I used the same manufacturer, but they're thicker. They're thicker. But they look good. The print is good. So listen, everybody, be nice to each other online. We're about to be sailing with the Coop under stars so bright. So this is the way to properly end the show, like this. Just like this. This is how we're gonna close it out. Maybe.
Open bar and the party's alive. We raised a glass to the Coop the night before the ship arrived. Miami was tight, there were people hanging everywhere. Wherever the Coop meets up, you can feel the Miami was tight, there were people hanging everywhere. Wherever the Embassy Suites, open bar and the party's alive. We raised a glass to the Coop the night before the ship arrived. Miami was tight, there were people hanging